We like say we slow dance or whatever, and then you know what I'm saying. I felt like that was a nice way to cap off, you know what I'm saying, the last night at camp or whatever, you know what I'm saying. So, of course, like I said, the next morning, you know what I'm saying, we got it, you know what I'm saying. We got on the bus. Well, we ate breakfast first, then we got on the bus, and then we went home, and then as I went home, you know what I'm saying. Of course, I ain't lie, I was happy to see I think it was my mom and my daddy. I was happy to see them. You know what I'm saying? So my mom was like, she was like, did you have fun? I was like, yeah. But then my dad was like, wait, the way he was running, it was like he was happy to come home. I was like, yeah. Cause you know what I'm saying, they ain't know about that the female situation. So you know, so I got home, you feel me, like, you know. I think also, yeah, reality set in again, like wow, she really didn't come to this camp. Okay, so I was like, okay, so you know, as I settled in, then the next school year started, and of course, you know, so I was just like, all right, go to school. Hey, I ain't about to say nothing to her. Like, nah. I was like, nah, you did me dirty, man. Like, nah. So of course, you know what I'm saying, then what a coincidence, we wound up in the same class. I was like, boy. So, but of course, like, she tried to talk to me, like, you know what I'm saying, like you know, how we left off on, you know what I'm saying, the last school year. But me, I was on a rampage. Like, I wasn't trying to hit, like, but I'm hurt, like, I'm not saying, like, you know, I abuse or anything. Like, I don't hit women, like, hell no. But it's as far as, like, I was just like, just being like an asshole. Like, I'm being mean to her, like, 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 nah, you, like, bro, you hurt me, man. Like, so I remember that whole school year, you know what I'm saying. Like, she just noticed. I think it's just like, it's, I'm gonna try to stop smiling about it, because, like I said, there's nothing to smile about. But she noticed, like, you know what I'm saying, like, I was just acting, like, differently, like, you know what I'm saying, like, what's going on, like. So, you know what I'm saying, but me, you know, I'm just acting out of, you know what I'm saying, being hurt, you know what I'm saying, everything, you feel me. So I remember it got to the point, like, she was in a program called ESL. That's for, like, basically, you know what I'm saying, pretty much for all the kids who are not from America, like, you know what I'm saying, they be in that. Because I think it's the lady be, I think she, I'm trying to think, was she American? I think she was, but she knew all kind of languages with them, so she knew how to communicate with them. So I was like, oh, okay, so I think it got to a point, like, because the lady knew me or whatever, so it got to the point, so she was just like, she had to kind of like pull me to the side. One day I was like, what's going on with her? So she was like, what's going on with you? I'm like, what you mean? So she was like, so the girl went, you know what I'm saying, cause like about her being hurt, you know what I'm saying, she was just like, cause it really started like to affect her. It was like, damn, like, I'm just being mean to her, like, I've just turned into a different person. So it's like, basically, yeah. So it's like, okay, she still got feelings for me and everything. But so I don't even think I told the teacher what was going on with her, but she was just asking me, like, you know what I'm saying, like, cause she know that's not me. So it's like why all of a sudden you being this way toward her or anybody or whatever. So yeah, I don't know. I can't remember what I said, but it was just like an excuse. But I told her, you know what I'm saying, I was like, you know, I promise, like, if I am doing it, you know what I'm saying, which I knew I would, but I was like, if I am doing it, like, I'm gonna stop or whatever. So but me, you know what I'm saying, so that's what really made me, like, just sit back and look at just like, okay, what are you know what I'm saying, well, why are you acting in this way that you are, you know what I'm saying. That I had to tell myself, well, I'm still hurt from that or whatever. So same time, you know what I'm saying, just the inner voice just told me, just like, well, did you at least ask her why she ain't go to the camp or whatever. So, you know what I'm saying, over time, you know what I'm saying, as, you know what I'm saying, I waked up to there, cause like, it was to the point, like, you know what I'm saying, everybody used to tease me about, like, oh, you used to, you know what I'm saying, go out with her and all that, whatever. I used to deny it. I'm like, man, hell no, I ain't never like that girl, whatever. I think I used to call her names and everything. It was just like, I was an asshole. But like that was just me acting out being hurt or whatever. So finally, it was like towards the end of the school year, before I think our graduation. I think we was in 5th grade this time. Cause I think I met her my 2nd year, 4th grade. So yeah. Yeah, so we was the end of the school year. So, you know what I'm saying, finally, you know, I think we were just, somehow we just ended up, like, just sitting next to each other in the classroom or whatever. Cause I think they were just doing like a little free day or whatever. So when I just sat next to her, that's when I was just talking to her. We started talking about something I couldn't remember. So then, that when she started up asking me, she was like, why you being mean to me or whatever. So, cause she was just telling me, like, you know, it really hurt her feelings and everything, you know what I'm saying, like, cause she know that's not me or whatever. So of course me, honestly, I was like, I said, honestly, I apologize to her, you know what I'm saying? And then that's why I just flat up told her. I just told her, I think I said either why you didn't go to the camp with her, or it's because you didn't go to the camp or whatever. So that's when she realized. She was like, oh, but then she told me the reason basically was because, you know what I'm saying? Basically, how can I put it without like saying what was going on? Because I ain't trying to put her business out like that. But pretty much, she had some stuff going on, you know what I'm saying? And basically, she couldn't afford to go to the camp, you know what I'm saying? And you know, it was like I said, I ain't trying to spill the beans or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But it was something like literally like okay, that's understandable. It's like, yeah, like camp, like, yeah, that ain't important. Like what was going on, that was more important or whatever. So when she finally told me that or whatever, so I was like, oh, okay. So instantly I understood, and of course I apologized again or whatever. You feel me? So I was like, you know what I'm saying? So instantly, like I just had this like release, like, you know what I'm saying? Like I was like a big weight was lifted off my chest and my shoulders. I was just like, wow. Like, so like I said, that's all it took. It's just, you know what I'm saying, that little talk, you know what I'm saying? And I'm trying to think, did she ever say that, like, she saw that I felt that way or something like that? I think she did. It was something of that magnitude or whatever. So, but like I said, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I apologize, you know what I'm saying? I think she did apologize. It's something that they made too, but you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We left off on good terms, you know what I'm saying? But by then, I think I had did too much damage or whatever, so it ain't no coming back for that. So it was like, then like I said, then it was 5th grade year, then the next week was our graduation or whatever. So, you know, of course me, I'm, you know what I'm saying, I'm looking, you know what I'm saying? We had to dress up like, you know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying, like a dress shirt and pants or whatever, you know. So I remember in the classroom before we went, like, actually to the graduation. But we was in the classroom, but the graduation was in the cafeteria and all that. So I remember, you know what I'm saying, I was hanging, you know what I'm saying, with my partners that was in the 5th grade room or whatever. Then all of a sudden, you know what I'm saying, somehow we just made our way toward each other or whatever. And then after that, you know what I'm saying, I remember she was like, I had a tie on or whatever. I remember she got to, like, you know what I'm saying, fixing up my tie and stuff. So I'm like, so of course, you know, my boy was looking at me. I'm like, shut up. Like, you know what I'm saying, in my head, in my head, but also I'm getting a look like shut up. So, you know what I'm saying? So we went to graduation, then after the graduation, we went back to the classroom. And I think our parents, like, for us to, like, after that, we was free to leave for the day or whatever, because, like, pretty much, like, we done with school or whatever. So you know, so the parents had to sign us out, you know what I'm saying, for the day or whatever. Because they had, like, the little roll book in the office, in the classroom or whatever. So I'm really, like I said, of course, nice, and my parents, you know, so they was taking pictures and everything. So then, you know, so I was taking pictures like a whole bunch of, you know, a couple of my partners, you know what I'm saying, a few classmates that was girls that I was cool with, you know, so I took pictures with them. And then, then all of a sudden, that's when my mama was like, hey, go get her. Like, get the chick or whatever. So I'm like, no. She's like, go get her. So then that's when my sister, she was that dude, she was like, no, take a picture with her. So finally, you know what I'm saying, I tapped her, I said, hey, come take a picture? She was like, yeah, sure. So I mean, we took a picture, like, it wasn't like a little, like, we were like hugged up and everything kind of picture. It was just, you know, we just stood next to each other, you know what I'm saying, took the picture, you know what I'm saying. And after that, hey, you know what I'm saying, I felt like it was just like a farewell, like, you know what I'm saying, we just departed. And of course I left and went home for the day. And after that, like I said, I didn't, that was my last time seeing her, you feel me? So, but I ain't like, every now and then, I think about her, you know what I'm saying, sometimes, because I be like, you know what I'm saying, it could, but nothing, what could have happened if, you know what I'm saying, hey, if we, nothing, it could have turned out differently, you feel me? But like I said, at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, hey, that was my last time seeing her. But like I said, hey, you know what I'm saying, hope, you know what I'm saying, whatever she at, I hope she doing good, you know what I'm saying, hey, nothing but blessings from me, you feel me, you know what I'm saying. But but yeah, like I said, that was the 4th time I was in love. Like I said, it was an up and down, you know what I'm saying. But you know what I'm saying, it was a reasonable, like, why it was a down, because, you know, so she explained the reason why she didn't go to the camp or whatever. So like I said, hey, I'm over it, you feel me. So like I said, hey, that's it for number 4, you feel me. So but yeah, like I said, hey, like, comment, subscribe, whatever you want to do. I'm down with it regardless, you feel me. So till my next video, y'all already know what it is. I'll see y'all in a minute.